Abdominal pain and constipation are two of the most common digestive issues that can really put a damper on your day. But did you know that these seemingly separate problems often go hand in hand? Yep, that's right. Constipation can sometimes be the root cause of your abdominal discomfort, or maybe the other way around. It's like they have this close relationship where one can make the other even worse. So if you've been dealing with both of these issues, it's time to pay attention because there's something going on. And by understanding the connection between them, you can find relief from both problems at the same time. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of your gut? Then let's dive into this journey together. When we talk about abdominal pain, we're talking about any discomfort or pain in the area between your ribs and your pelvis. This includes the stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, gallbladder, and spleen. On the other hand, constipation is when you have a hard time having regular bowel movements. Normally, you should be going number 2 at least 3 times a week. But if you're only going once a week or less, then you might be constipated. So how do these two seemingly unrelated issues affect each other? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Your digestive system is like a long tube that runs from your mouth to your anus. And when things aren't moving smoothly through this tube, it can cause some serious discomfort. When you're constipated, it means that things are moving a little slow. Food is spending more time in your intestines than usual, which can lead to bloating, gas, and, you guessed it, abdominal pain. And the funny thing is that the pain from constipation can sometimes be so bad that you end up straining a lot when you finally go to the bathroom. But guess what? Straining doesn't help things down under. It can actually make constipation worse, creating a vicious cycle of pain and more constipation. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Sometimes abdominal pain can be a sign of something more serious, like appendicitis or a bowel obstruction. So it's important to know when to worry. If you have severe pain that comes on suddenly, especially if it's accompanied by fever, nausea, or vomiting, then it's time to call the cavalry. Similarly, if you're constipated and haven't had a bowel movement for over 2 weeks, it's important to get checked out. After all, it's not normal to go that long without going number 2. Trust me, nobody wants to deal with a backup that's been sitting too long. So what can you do to find some relief? Let's start with the natural remedies. First up, we have peppermint tea. This stuff is like a breath of fresh air for your gut. Just pour boiling water over a pinch of peppermint leaves for 10 minutes. Let it cool and drink up. You can also try ginger tea, which is made by steeping fresh grated ginger in hot water. Ginger has this way of relaxing your gut and helping things move along. But don't stop there. These teas will help your body process food more efficiently, which can reduce abdominal pain and speed up your bowel movements. Another secret weapon in your arsenal is apple cider vinegar. This liquid gold can work wonders for digestion. Just add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to a glass of water before meals and drink up. It may not taste like a fruity drink, but trust me, your gut will thank you. Speaking of liquids, water is your best friend when it comes to keeping things moving smoothly. Staying hydrated helps keep your stool soft and makes it easier to pass, so drink up. And if you're feeling extra thirsty, you can also add a squeeze of lemon juice to your water. Lemon juice is like a little helper that makes things down under run smoothly. But wait, there's more. Fiber is another superhero in the world of digestion. Foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, fruits and vegetables are packed with fiber, which adds bulk to your stool and helps things move along. But remember, when you add fiber to your diet, it's essential to do it gradually and drink plenty of water. Otherwise, it could make things worse. Now let's talk about something that's a bit uncomfortable, but important nonetheless. If you're dealing with constipation, It's crucial to listen to your body's cues and make some changes to your diet. Sorry to break it to you, but that cup of coffee might be the reason behind your discomfort. Caffeine can stimulate your gut, making things move faster and potentially leading to diarrhea. And let's not forget about dairy. If you're lactose intolerant, drinking milk or eating cheese can cause all sorts of digestive distress, including abdominal pain and constipation. But don't worry, there are plenty of plant-based alternatives like almond milk and oat milk that can satisfy your taste buds without the digestive drama. And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that dairy is a leading cause of digestive discomfort worldwide? It's true. More than half of the world's population has trouble digesting dairy products due to a lack of the enzyme needed to break it down. So, if you suspect dairy is the culprit behind your woes, it might be time to consider cutting it out and seeing if it makes a difference. Who knows? You might just find that life without dairy is a whole lot more comfortable. Now let's talk about stress. We all know that stress can wreak havoc on our mental health. But did you know it can also mess with your digestive system? Yep, that's right. Stress can make things down under come to a screeching halt. When you're stressed, your body releases all these fight or flight hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And while they're great at preparing you to tackle a lion or give a big presentation, they're not so hot when it comes to keeping things running smoothly in your gut. These hormones basically put everything on pause, including digestion. So if you're feeling stressed, it's no wonder why your bowel movements might be taking a backseat. And speaking of stress, let's not forget about the role of emotions in our digestive health. Believe it or not, your gut has a lot of nerve connections to your brain, and those connections can transmit information in both directions. When you're feeling anxious or depressed, it can affect your gut and make things a little wonky, and sometimes even the other way around. Digestive issues like constipation can make you feel stressed or down. It's like a never-ending cycle of ugh. But hey, we're all human, and we all experience stress and emotions. So don't beat yourself up if you're going through a rough time. Just do your best to manage it, because your gut will appreciate it. Next, let's talk about the elephant in the room, literally. If you're dealing with constipation and abdominal pain, it's essential to rule out any underlying medical conditions. One common culprit is irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. IBS is a disorder that affects the large intestine and can cause all sorts of unpleasant symptoms like abdominal pain, bloating, gas, and altered bowel habits. Other conditions that can cause similar symptoms include inflammatory bowel disease, celiac disease, and diverticulitis. It's essential to get a proper diagnosis so you can receive the appropriate treatment. So if you're struggling with your gut, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A healthcare provider can perform tests, ask about your symptoms, and help you find the best course of action. They can also offer tips on managing your condition and improving your quality of life. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding your gut can make all the difference. All right, my friend, it's time to face the music. If home remedies and dietary changes haven't worked, it might be time to face the fact that your constipation and abdominal pain could be caused by something more serious. Conditions like bowel obstruction, appendicitis, and Crohn's disease can cause these pesky symptoms and require medical attention. So don't try to be a hero and suffer in silence. Instead, schedule an appointment with your doctor and let them run some tests. Remember, early diagnosis and treatment can save you from a world of hurt in the long run. And who knows, your doctor might be able to prescribe you some medication or recommend some other treatments that can help you find relief. So what are we waiting for? It's time to take action. Constipation troubles got you feeling blue. Fear not, my friend. for I have 5 dietary changes that will have you back on track in no time. No. 1. Up your fiber intake. Fiber is your gut's best friend, so add some fruits, veggies, and whole grains to your diet and watch your digestion improve in no time. Number 2. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep things moving smoothly. Number 3. Cut back on dairy. If you're lactose intolerant, reducing your dairy intake may help alleviate your constipation woes. Number 4. Watch your caffeine intake. Too much caffeine can dehydrate your body and worsen your constipation, so take it easy on the coffee, soda, and energy drinks. Number 5. Consider a probiotic. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria for your gut, so talk to your healthcare provider about whether a probiotic supplement might be right for you. By making these 5 simple changes, you'll be on your way to a happier, healthier gut in no time. Remember, small changes can make a big difference, so don't wait. Start today and feel the difference tomorrow.